on. The topic which we are going to discuss today is LLC. If you want to form any LLC in USA, anywhere in any states, then we are there for you. And if you need any kind of assistance related to LLC, we are going to elaborate the entire process in a very detailed and a very summarized way so that a layman can also understand. Although you are an intelligent person, you will grab this very sophisticatedly. So let's start with the topic. LLC offers limited liability protection, separates business entity from its owners. Our owners not personally responsible for business debts, liabilities passed through taxation. LLC's income is not taxed at the entry level. LLC owners or the members report income or losses on their personal tax returns. Members pay personal tax based on their shares of the LLC income. So now, what are the benefits of forming an LLC in USA? Owners are shielded from personal liability for the LLC's act and debts. Means LLC's debts and acts are totally different from personal liability of LLC partners. So they are being separated and they are being saved on. Apart from this, flexible memberships. Members can be individuals, partnerships, trust or corporation with no limit on the numbers. There are n number of partners, there are n number of individuals, there are n number of trusts or corporations over there. Management structures. Members can manage the LLC or elect a management group. There is a flexibility in daily operations, so it's a very easy process. You can nurture it. Pass-through taxation. LLCs do not pay taxes at the entry level. Income or loss is passed through to its owners' personal tax returns. Heightened credibility. LLC's formation can be enhance a business credibility compared to sole proprietorship or partnerships. LLC's limited compliance requirements. LLC have fewer state imposed compliances requirements and ongoing formalities as compared to others. So what are the disadvantages of creating an LLC also? The cost of forming and maintaining an LLC is typically more expensive than a sole proprietorship or a general partnership as compared to, due to initial formation fees and ongoing fees. Transferring ownership in an LLC is often more challenging compared to corporations. Members usually need unanimous approval to add new members or change ownership percentages. How to form an LLC? We are going to detail out the entire process. Although generally it's easier to form a corporation, there are some administrative and compliance tasks to be done. To help you form an LLC successfully in compliance with the state law, follow these 8 steps. 1. Choose a state in which to form your LLC. You need to form an LLC, so you need to choose a state where you want to register the same. So you need to choose as an owner, choose to form which state is best, like which state is not. One reason for that, if the LLC is formed in a state which is not doing the business, Delaware is the usual choice for the LLCs mostly. The LLC will have to register as a foreign LLC, a foreign qualified to do business in the state where it is doing the business, which can increase formation and administrative cost. It is important to note that the cost, taxation and LLC laws vary according to state in USA, making some states more advantageous for certain small business owners. So this must be noted down, guys. So if you are going to start, then you need to say about this point. Choose a name for your LLC. In order to form an LLC, you will have to choose a name that is not already on the Secretary's state records, as the Secretary's state records being the name of another domestic or qualified LLC is there, that name is not being given to you. Many sole proprietors operate under a registered doing business as a, we say it's a DBA, name or trade name. May want to use that as their LLC's legal name. To ensure the availability of the name you want to for your LLC, whether it's registered as your DBA name or not, you should conduct an LLC name search on your formation state's website to determine whether your desired name is available or not. If you are not ready to file your LLC formation document quite yet, it is very good idea to reserve the name. Many states allow you to do that for a small fee and short time period. It is also a good idea to conduct a trademark search of the name you want to avoid intellectual property infringement or IPR, confusing your customers. So choose a registered agent. Informing an LLC, registering an existing LLC to transact a business in foreign state, you are required to have a registered agent in the state of formation or qualification. Many new businesses owners are either unfamiliar with the term registered agent or do not know the purpose of a registered agent. A registered agent, also known as agent for the service of process, receives important legal notices and tax documents on behalf of an LLC. These include important legal documents such as notices, communications mailed by the Secretary of State and tax documents sent by the State Departments of Tax. A registered agent must also be available to receive service of process, like sometimes called notice of litigations, which are legal document, typically a summon and complaint, that provide notice that a lawsuit has been filed against the LLP or not. Other court documents such as garnishment orders, sub finis, are also served as the registered agents. While the owner of an LLC can choose to serve as the LLC registered agent, there are a number of compelling reasons why business owners, even the smallest one, choose a registered agent service provider to assist the important requirement. Among other things, if the registered agent is not required or available, then these time sensitive delivered to the person receiving them mishandles them. It can cause LLC serious problems. Remember this, serious problems. The registered agent must also have a physical address in the state. That is also a requirement, and cannot use a PO box for the same. We prepare an LLC operating agreement. There is a clause for the same. The LLC operating agreement is required in nearly every state, and although in most states it can be oral, it is highly recommended that LLC have a written operating agreement. As the name implies, it is an agreement among the members and between the LLC and the members, or members, to how the LLC will be operated. It's basically a MOA or memorandum of association type of a thing. Even if you are the only member, it is important to have an operating agreement. It shows you respect the LLC separate existence. It gives you a chance to put in writing that what you want to happen in certain circumstances, such as if you can no longer manage the business, and allow you to opt out certain default provision of the LLP or LLC statute that you might not want the LLC to be governed by. It is particularly important for multi-member LLC to have a well-drafted operating agreement. This document will clearly spell out the division of the ownership, labor and profits. So it is a very important document which cannot be transferred, or what I'll say, it is a very important document which is indispensable for the business. Okay, how distribution, profits and losses and everything is being written over there. File your LLC within your state. Once you are done with above steps, then you can file your LLC with your state. To make your new LLC officially exist, you must file LLC formation documents, like also known as certificate of organization, certificate of formation or article of organization, with the Secretary of State's office or whichever department handles business filing in the state in which you are forming. Filing fees vary according to the US states. Did you know what about LLC articles of organization? Although it may be common to hear for an LLC, but being incorporated the correct way to describe creation of the LLC. It is said that it has been formed or organized incorporation. Article of incorporation are terms as applied to corporation, or whether it is taxed as a C corporation or S corporation. While each state's LLC formation document is different to some extent, there are several common elements. These including the following: the name, principal, location and purpose of the business, registered agent's name and physical address, whether the LLC will be member managed or managed by members, or standard forms. So there are numerous kind of things which you need to have. Once approved and filed, the state will issue a certificate or other confirmation document. The certificate serves as legal proof of the LLC status, can also be used as a business bank account, obtain an EIN number and so on. Some state may also require you that you publish a notice, often in a local newspaper, confirming that your LLC is being incorporated. Obtain a EIN. What is EIN? After establishing the business entity, you must apply to the Internal Revenue Service for an employer identification number. This is the identification number your LLC will use on all the bank's accounts, as well as income and employment tax filings. So there are numerous things you need to do. Open a bank account, then which can be termed as business bank account. The step is not a legal requirement. It is a key best practice for anyone who is creating LLC. And there are steps outlined, like steps to starting a business. This is one of the main factors court consider when deciding whether it's a peers and LLC will and hold the member liable for LLC's debt. So business credit card can also be used to keep personal and business transactions separate, as well as to help build business credit. Most banks require company details such as formation date, business type, owner name and address. Contact your bank about requirements prior to opening an account, and also see there are charges accordingly of the banks different. Register to do business in other states. If the LLC you formed is going to do business in more than just the formation state, you will have to register or foreign qualify in each foreign state. That generally require filing an application for authority with the Secretary of State. A certificate of good standing is often being required. So these are the steps which are needed. So you need to keep in mind, like comparing LLC with other entity while forming a business. One of the most important steps on deciding the business structure, there are several business entities options available that present different state and different advantages and different disadvantages. LLC versus C Corp, S Corp and DBS. Understand the key benefits of LLCs, C corporations, S corporation and DBA before deciding which entity type is right for you. Read your article on the same and your necessary research. There are many differences like which we have jotted down for you. Like while the S corporation and LLC both have passed through taxation, the S corporation lacks the flexibility of an LLC in allocating income to the owners. Additionally, an LLC may offer several classes of membership interest, while the S corporation may only have one class of stocks. Okay, so there is another kind of difference like between LLC versus partnership and sole proprietorship. Learn about the advantages and disadvantages of the same. If you need to register or if you wish to get registered your LLC in USA related to any other aspect, then please get in touch with the above number which is being flashed, +91 999 694 Although we are from India, but we do registration in USA with our complete people who are in USA. So if you want to register your LLC in any of the states of USA, we are there for you. Thank you so much for watching the entire video. Remain connected. If you have any query, you can WhatsApp us on the given number or make a WhatsApp call on the above number. Thank you so much. Remain connected. If you like the video, subscribe the channel. Do hit the bell icon and also like and comment and share the video if you think so. Thank you so much. Remain connected.